All right, what's up, you guys? I wanted to share a quick conversation that I had with a client who needed some advice about her rental property. Okay, so she has a rental property. Currently, she has a tenant in that rental property, and so with her property taxes continually increasing, she is no longer profiting off that rental. Okay, her tenant is signed for another year. So her question to me was, should I refinance it? Should I decide to sell it? And so, there are a few things that I wanted to advise her on. First and foremost, her interest rate on her mortgage is at 3%. Okay, and so 3% is an amazing rate. And so, should she decide to refinance it with the current market conditions, she's not going to get a 3%, right? Which means that her mortgage will increase. In turn, that means that she will be getting what she's getting for another year on her mortgage, but yet her mortgage will increase, right? Because the renter will still be paying that amount that she specified in the lease, but her mortgage will increase. So that's not an option, right? And so with her currently, where that property tax increased her mortgage, the tenant is still covering that amount, right? And so even though you may not be profiting on the front end month to month with cash flow, you are still profiting because your equity is growing in your home, right? So if you just think about it as this piggy bank, every time the mortgage gets paid by this tenant, it just keeps popping more money into your piggy bank, right? So your equity is still growing in your home, okay? And so my advice to her was, hey, make sure you have a home warranty. Make sure your home is covered. Should anything happen with big ticket items, right? Because usually when you have a tenant in there, something may go wrong. You may have to repair things. So make sure you're not looking at big out-of-pocket expenses because you have warranty coverage, right? The second thing was, have some emergency money. Should something go wrong, you want to have some money set aside, right? For unpredictable circumstances. And so that it won't set you back financially to now protect this investment, right? Which is her rental property. And so that was my advice to her. Hopefully, this helps someone who may have a rental property, or if you're thinking about purchasing a rental property, I would love to help you. But I just wanted to share that scenario because with where the market is right now, a lot of people are not wanting to see their rent increase, but we are also still experiencing increases in mortgages, right? And so, if you have any questions about that, please feel free to give me a call. I'd be more than happy to help. All right. Bye now.